Hey, what's going on, everybody? You're welcome to a Farming Sim 19 video of FTG Full Tilt Gaming, and thanks for joining us today's video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. If you like the Farming Sim, want to keep seeing Farming Sim on the channel. But I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. We've got a lot to go over. We've got a lot of we've got some cool new mods. We're actually in a brand new place, new map. We'll talk about that here in just a minute on our drive to our field. But anyway, welcome Mr. Nick T to the farm as well. So thanks for coming in and helping out today, Nick.
Yeah, what's going on, everybody?
Yeah, well, good to see you, man. And so we're in a new place called Althees, which was one of our favorites here for 17. So it's now been brought into 19. So we'll get to see some of that on the way. So I'm going to follow Nick out. So if you want to go ahead and hop up, we got the 9520s on display for today. They're not a complete finish, so they're still kind of working on this, but they got us, at least everyone's been screaming for the 9520. So it's finally at least out in type of a beta format. So it actually drives really nice, sounds good, pulls good, so I said, you know what, man, let's throw it in there, let's do something good with it, and see what the guys got going on. Let's see if I can get this thing backed up out of your way there, buddy. Whoops, 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 hello, there we go, try her now.
There we go. Oh, come on.
Just floor it. There you go, alright, we're good.
Talk about awesome. Look at that extra tank back there.
Yes, we got Cedars Custom Modding. They just did a brand new one here on the Great Plains Cedar, which is the big one in the game. So now it's a direct drill, and then it's let's see, it's got the back extra fertilizer tank. So now it does everything, and the independent wheels, suspension, all that good stuff in there. It's really nice.
Yeah, got some nice liquid fertilizer back there.
There we go. All right, so we got a nice one here. So I'm gonna let Nick, when we come up to this place, just interrupt me, man, if we come to a cool place here. So this is seeing Althees. This was one that came out in 17, one that we absolutely loved. Nick's probably one of his favorites, so I'll let him elaborate on that. But yeah, so this is where we're at. It's gonna be a brand new American map. So if you guys want to see some streaming on this map, don't know that we're necessarily going to run some other things that we have been doing. But any kind of showcases you want to see streamed, any kind of, let me know in the comments. So yeah, man, I'd love to see you guys streaming on this map and interacting with everybody. It'd be really cool. So just really quick, and I'm gonna let Nick jump in. Want to let you guys know too, an update. This is going to be a time lapse, so just stick around with us here. We'll be running some down and try to do some cool stuff with it. At least some of the other guys are not doing. So if you enjoy that, if you do enjoy it, be sure and like it. Be sure. Subscribe if you haven't seen me or the channel before and you want to see more of this stuff. That's the only way that I know how to do. I need all that from you guys to kind of figure out where we need to go with certain videos, certain genres of games, that kind of thing. So anyway, that's my spiel. Nick, take it away.
Well, one of my favorite things in the map, as well as FTGs, I think, is this what we're coming up on right here, where you've got the grass and you can do corn or whatever you want kind of intermixed, and if you look at the PDA, it swoops up all the way through the field. Another thing that's cool about this particular map versus the 17 version is if you also look at the PDA, you'll remember that most of the corners were covered with wood or wood planks, and those were kind of dead zones in the map. Well, the new guys that have taken the map over have completely filled all that in, so you're getting the full experience of I think it's a 4X, I'm not sure.
It feels like a 4X. At least
it's really cool.
Now.
It's got the sawmill now and a completely beautiful wooded area. They took a good map and stepped it up a notch, that's for sure.
Yeah, this was always really cool with the I guess the sheep area was kind of a farm, but you had the pig area, which was its own farm. Its own sheds, its own garages in there. You have the cow area in the very center of the map, which is right in the little crux of the little swoops there. And then you had another cow section that was down. You can kind of see it. It's a little bit southwest, which I guess they've got looks like they've got a barn down there, or some type of oh, that might be the silo. So they've got two silos there. It's kind of southwest quadrant of the map, and that's where that's it. So yeah, I mean, they've added a lot. They've added a lot of area too. I mean, you didn't really realize how much area if you really knew what the old one was. I mean, they pretty much stopped it north of those little swoops. So I mean, they've almost added like I don't know, what, a 30% border around the entire, this whole entire map?
I'd say so. It's pretty incredible what they did.
Nice areas here. Fixing to come up on one of them.
Up behind the store, I mean, that was just all dead, area with trees, and now it's got, who knows, about a half a dozen more fields. And not sure, do we...
We can turn. I think we can go both ways, actually.
Oh, this stay true.
Yeah, this will take you.
Here we go.
Yep. We'll go and get folded out here.
Want to go clockwise or counterclockwise?
It doesn't matter. Clock's fine. I'll let you get started, and then I'll get situated.
Just pull up here where it's a little straighter to get lined up. Really nice these things have the ridge makers, because that's kind of an overlooked thing, I think. Doesn't always get put on.
Nope. All right, so if Nick, you're ready, man, go ahead, and I will do my best to try to stay with you here. All right, well, got all those seeded up here with some wheat, so I think that went pretty good. How about, what do you think there, Nick?
Yeah, I really like the seeder. Pretty cool.
Yeah, Nick made a comment there whenever we were kind of closing up there. I noticed time-lapse, you guys were listening to some tunes and not necessarily listening to us jibber-jabber back and forth, but made a comment there when we got done. He was like, yeah, just like the more stuff you hook together, the more fun it is, and some odd reason that's pretty much the way it is.
It's like, oh, accessorize. I can accessorize my seeder.
Well, I can put a tank on the back, or I can not, or yeah, I can have it my way, and it's not Burger King and it tastes better.
Yeah, I tell you what. But of course you're gonna put it on. Just the fact that you can disconnect is the best part.
Right. Realized I'd opened up my seed tanks there. Well, all right. But anyway, yeah, it's a really good map. So we actually were in a new field. So even if you were familiar with Autumn Oaks, that was an entirely brand new field that was added in later on. So it's kind of why we chose to maybe go to a little bit of a different area, something we weren't quite, people weren't, be used to. So we get to see a little bit more of this map as we kind of drive back through. I'll kind of showcase the other side of the road, since I was looking off my my left shoulder before, so kind of see some of these familiar areas, the horse areas over here on the left side, and you can see the main farm there is all the way in the top right of your screen. All there, everywhere you see the big silos and stuff, those are all in there. So it's quite big. It's a big map. It doesn't look that big, but then when you start driving on it, you're like, man, we've been driving forever.
Yeah, that's the best part, that the map, it's big enough that it's not constricting, but it's like, so it's done just, I don't know, it's just done so well that it feels like more homey, rather than just, here's a big square, have fun mowing with your 100-mile-an-hour mower for 3 hours.
Yeah, we've played some maps, already that just, was good. Just, after a while, man, it was just like, whew, okay, I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Field 1, Australia.
Yeah, that took 6 or 7 of us to tackle that one down.
800 bales later.
Yeah. But this is good. I say there is some squarer fields. Nothing in this map is square, but there are some that don't really have a ton of stuff in them. But there are some other fields that are very, very, very interesting. So, do I turn left here? Yes. And you see you got these ones here on the left. So some of these, that you wanted to split up, to go around. So that was the old sheep paddock there on the right side. So that's where the sheep storage and all of that was. Sheep was on the bottom side of that shed. So I'll be anxious to see what they do with the map and how they add in animals, cattle. They've got all the standard static cows are up on the farm like it used to be, but obviously it's now that we can actually put placeables down and do some cool things with the animals. I'm not sure if that will change or whether or not they'll kind of update that and just have a place that you can already do the animals. But if you want to add something else, later on. I tell you, Nick, one thing that I'd really love to see, and I don't know how long it's going to take someone to come up with it, but it's going to be just a pasture boundary that the cattle can actually stay and graze on the land that's already, if it puts a big grass circle or a oval or something like that, but it'd be cool to have just pasture land that they would graze around in.
Yeah, for sure. Like, in a lot of American farms, people might be surprised that some of the cows don't have barns. Like, if it rains, it just rains. Like, right. Feedlots and stuff, they're just out there.
That's right. Well, I guess we ought to showcase the one last really cool thing about this map. That we've yet to see another map that has these on them. Some people are probably already looking like, oh my god, I know what it is. Very nice. Do the honors.
What is it? Oh my god.
Oh my god, the garage door's open.
The doors actually work. They're not just deleted.
Oh, because that's so how it is on every single map, which is so frustrating. So anyway, there you go. We're going to close the door on this episode. So hopefully we will be back on here with some live streams or something else, especially on this map. It's a really, really, really good one. And I'm going to tell you, it's the best American map that's been put out, at least to date, for Farm Sim 19. And I'll argue and stack that up against anybody out there. So anyway, thanks again, Mr. Dick T. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, it was fun.
It always is. Always is, man. Well, you guys don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, click that bell, get notified, come and hang out, join the Discord. We're going to be doing some other things here on the channel as well, so even if it's ATS, Farm Sim, whatever, come on and join us. Come say hey, maybe meet some other like-minded gamers. Other than that, guys, we'll see you on the next episode. What we say?
Peace.
Peace, guys.